This week on In Conversation with Front of Stage, we have the incredible band BÖHMEN.
BÖHMEN are an exciting alt indie rock band that have recently relocated to Manchester. They are super passionate about the music industry and love inspiring and entertaining others. The band give intense, energetic performances with guitar-driven sounds, something we love. This episode we'll be talking to members Archie and Greg, and we cannot wait to get to know them a little bit more.
Also, we're so excited they're going to be giving us an exclusive play of the brand new music video for the track Torrent that'll be released later on in the year.
First of all, I want to start with the name BÖHMEN. I know it's got like a really great concept behind it, like meaning. So do you want to explain that to everybody?
Yes, we can do. BÖHMEN, well, it sort of starts back with me living in Germany, and I was taught by a really cool hipster geezer over in Germany. So I sort of say that my roots in music started over in Germany. So the word is a German word for Bohemia, which is a place where like-minded people come together. And we like to think that our gigs are that place where like-minded people come together over their love for music.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a bit about you guys as a band? So obviously it's you two, and then who are the other members?
And how did you come together?
You take this one.
Well, everyone, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm from Wolverhampton in the West Midlands, and I started playing guitar about 16. About 17, 18, thinking about sixth form. I did sixth form for a year, but I didn't really like it. I didn't like biology and stuff. What's that about? So I went to college, did music full time, and that's where I met this young gentleman. I didn't like him at first. But,
So you did, we didn't get on at first.
I didn't like him at first.
We met at college, didn't we, on the music course? Because I was doing music A level, which was nails. I was falling asleep in class. I'm the worst student ever. And basically switched over to a technology course, and that's where I met Greg. And we didn't like gel straight away. But then we started talking music, and then I invited him to jam.
Well,
and
you had nothing against me.
No, you just didn't like me. It's all sound. It's all sound now. We're basically brothers, and it's exciting. We're in a house together now, so
that's scary.
It's we're right next door to each other. And then the other members in the band are fairly new, actually. We've got Stan, who's on the drums, and Finn, who plays bass. And we met those guys when we both moved up from Shropshire to Manchester, and we met them at Salford University.
Both from Yorkshire.
Both from Yorkshire, so half the band's Yorkshire now. So there you go.
And then it's just you two that live together now.
Yeah. Stan's got his own place not too far from us, and then Finn's also living in Manchester. But we've got a wicked basement as well in this place, which we're going to convert into a little rehearsal room, which is going to be. So hopefully we don't disturb the neighbours too much. But
Also,
you need to get it soundproof for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just buzzing that we have fellow Salford Uni students.
Oh yeah, she was a Salford Uni.
Yeah.
So who are your musical inspirations, would you say? Do you get any inspiration for your sound from different bands, or?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I'm really big into Catfish and the Bottlemen, and the Amazons, and the band that is one of my favourite bands that basically no one knows about is Otherkin as well. They're a great band from Ireland, and unfortunately they split up, but they've got an album out and they're quality, so go listen to them. They're one of the best live bands I've ever seen as well. But I listen to all sorts, really. Inspiration comes from everywhere, but I'd say those bands are ones I look up to 100%. How about you, go?
Well, I started off more looking at 80s bands, like The Cult, The Smiths, The Armory Show, stuff like that. That really got me into guitar. And then I kind of started getting more and more modern as I went along. And then obviously I arrived at the same kind of music that Archie was into, and that's why you invited me.
Yeah.
You've got such a mixture between you then. And we thought when we listened to your music, we thought it sounded quite a bit like Catfish. Didn't we? We could relate to that. So what's your favourite gig you've ever played, would you say? What venue was it in?
We were actually talking about this the other night. I have a favourite. Do you want to go yours first? Oh, unless it's the same, who knows?
Well, I have two different ones.
Okay,
one for setting and one for atmosphere?
Okay, so we got two.
So you go first.
Okay, right. So my favourite gig that we've ever played was in a small Welsh town called Dolgellau, and we were put up in this tapas bar that was like a 50-cap venue, and there was like a man and his dog in there watching us. But I tell you what, it was the best gig we've ever played. Like, it was quality, and we were put up for the night. Right, basically, we the geezer that organised the event was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to put you up in a hotel in the town, and we were like, what is this, like star treatment? We were buzzing about it, and we arrived, and he was like, yeah, unfortunately the hotel's fully booked. And we're like, oh, okay, no worries, we'll drive back or whatever. And he was like, no, don't worry, I can still find a place for you to stay. And we ended up staying in a cricket pavilion, wasn't it? We're in a cricket pavilion, and he took us there, and he was like, right, don't worry, I'm like one of the senior members of the cricket club. And we were like, okay. And then he was like, just make sure no one sees you and keep the windows and the blinds shut at all times. Like, and if anyone sees you, say you're supposed to be here. So we basically spent the whole night like in this little cricket pavilion, stressing out that we're going to get caught by someone. It was very, very eventful.
Yeah,
it was a great night.
Well, I love that.
What about you? Well, my dog Effie was the same with the actual gig. In
Yeah.
terms of the atmosphere, it was the second time when we went back. The setting, it was at a wedding, and it was on like a hill, and you could oversee the entire Welsh town and all the Welsh Valley in the background. It was really, and the sun was setting.
Yeah,
that
was lovely. That was lovely. Oh, and we did like a leaving show before we came to Manchester as well at one of the sort of main venues in our town called Albert Shed, and that was a great gig. Because we had so many people. You know, when your mates are like, yeah, sound, you got a gig, we'll come, and it's like, yeah, okay, sound, and then they don't turn up.
Yeah.
Everyone that said they were going to come came and more, and it was packed. We were so surprised, and yeah, it kicked off. It was a great night.
Awesome. So, have you done any gigs in Manchester yet, or are you waiting? Obviously, you've been locked down, so it's been a bit hard at the minute.
Yeah, it was a difficult one for us really, because we sort of only just became a foursome sort of as Corona hit. We've done a gig, haven't we, at the old Pint Pot in Salford, and that was a really last minute thing. A band dropped out, and we were like, let's pounce on it, and it was a mad rush on the day, because we got contacted by one of our mates saying, oh, the band's dropped out, so we were like, yes, let's do it.
They were in one of the other bands.
Yeah. And yeah, we'd only had, 2 or 3 rehearsals all together at that point?
3.
Yeah, we had 3 rehearsals together at that point, and we were like, we want to get out there and start playing. So we risked it for a biscuit, and it was a great gig. But yeah, we're yet to venture into Manchester, but we can't wait to hit the venues in Manchester, man. We're so excited for it. But obviously with lockdown and Corona and all that stuff, we've got to wait. But I guess everyone's in the same boat in that sense. So we're just being patient.
What would your dream venue be in Manchester?
It's got to be the O2 Ritz. O2 Ritz Plus. Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's a good one. So if you could headline any festival, which one would it be?
It's a good question. I mean, you know, the stereotypical answer, it's got to be Glastonbury, hasn't it?
Yeah, you can't say that.
Everyone says Glastonbury, and we got to be a bit different. So I don't know.
Like Reading and Leeds.
Reading and Leeds. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go Reading and Leeds.
Yeah,
we'll go
yeah.
Answer. We love that festival.
Yeah, it's our favourite.
So, do you write your own songs? And who writes them? What's the process of it?
Process is sort of shared between the two of us, really. We do most of the writing together. We normally, we do things a bit differently, don't we? Bit the wrong way around normally, because we do the music and then the lyrics and the words or whatever, which is not a conventional way. I've heard a lot of people say they write songs. It's normally like the lyrics and the melody first and then the music after, but we sort of focus on the feel of the song before we lay any sort of melodies and lyrics down. So yeah, it's shared between the both of us, really.
It's pretty 50-50.
It's pretty 50-50 in terms of writing, but it's always good. We're always bouncing ideas off each other, and especially being next door to each other this year, is going to be quality.
I was just about to
So-
say that it makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it'd be great. You guys have so much time to like work on your music.
Definitely.
So you mentioned before to us about you like to break the barriers between artist and audience.
Yes.
It's an important thing to do. How do you go about doing that, and why do you think it's such an important thing?
Oh, well, for us, we feel like the communication is key. Like going and talking to your audience members, being sociable with them after the gig, before the gig, like whatever, talking to them online, and just making them feel involved, because we feel like a lot of bands out there, sort of there's this stigma that it's like, we're the band, you're the audience, you're there for us, like, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas, you know, the whole concept behind like BÖHMEN and Bohemia is we don't exist without the audience. Do you know what I mean? We're not a band without the audience. So I feel like it's really important to take care of the people that are putting their time and their effort and their energy into you, because otherwise what's in it for them? Do you know what I mean?
We always try to make an effort to talk to people after gigs as well.
Yeah.
I usually just end up talking to the other guitar players in the audience though.
Yeah,
About
definitely.
gear and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's great. We love talking to people, and we've met some really great people from just, you know, networking and doing that sort of thing. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, we love that. I think it is super important. I think a lot of bands kind of forget about that part of it as well.
100%.
What can we expect to see from you guys in the next couple of years? What are your like long-term goals? Where are you aiming to be? Tell us it all.
We're aiming to be best of the best.
Cool.
And if you know, if your aspirations are any lower than that, then, you know, you shouldn't be doing it. We want to be the best we can be, and have an album out, and be headlining festivals and all sorts. But sort of short-term goals, we're looking at hopefully getting a slot at the O2 Ritz, and, you know, after lockdown has calmed down a bit. And yeah, I think a milestone for us will be getting some sort of support with a bigger band, and
Getting a small following around here.
yeah, getting a small following around here, which we're hopefully going to be doing with some releases, with some singles.
It's exciting. I'm excited for your future. So, have you been doing anything during lockdown together, or has it been a hard time because obviously you're not with the other members?
We've been writing mostly, writing songs mostly.
Yeah,
because we live back in Shropshire, it's like 20 miles away.
Yeah, we're about 20 miles away from each other, so we didn't see each other too much over lockdown, but we kept busy, and yeah, just talked to each other online, and we fell into a bit of a trap, didn't we, with the old Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah.
We were playing. We were gaming a lot with the rest of the band as well. Just keep in touch with the drummer Stan, and yeah, no. But over lockdown, we've been busy writing and planning our next moves. Yeah.
Have you got any advice for any other musicians who may be just starting out?
Yes, 100%. Go balls to the wall, and don't and be persistent.
Mm-hmm.
That is
keep hassling them.
Yeah, that is key. If you believe in yourself, then, and you back yourself 100%, then, you know, the people around you will start to back you. Because we had a situation where there was this like festival in our region where we were, and I think I messaged them about a year and a half in advance of the festival, trying to get a slot on there, and I was getting ignored and pied and all that sort of stuff. And I kept going at them, and then finally it was like, bang, yeah, you're on the festival.
Fed up with us, and like,
yeah,
stop messaging.
So you know what, you've just got to be persistent and give it 100%, and back yourself. Don't think about what anyone else thinks.
And rehearse a lot.
And rehearse, yeah.
Rehearse non-stop.
Rehearse a lot. Stay practiced. Practice makes perfect. 100%.
Great. That's great advice.
It's the time we have all been waiting for. It's the exclusive premiere of their brand new music video.
This is a song we wrote at college back when I was 18.
Yeah.
19, one of those. And we've changed it so many times.
Yeah.
We tried to record it at the studios at the university. Then coronavirus hit halfway through the recording, so we had to start again. So I got Archie to start it off, and then you sent me what you did, and then I kind of put it together, mixed it, and produced the song from my bedroom. Tried to do an okay job, but yeah, we've played it quite a few times live. It's called Torrent.
Yeah.
And it's it's one of my faves.
Yeah. It's in terms of the meaning of the song, it's the chorus is city boy and city girl. It's about sort of your paths go in different ways in terms of relationships with people, and you setting off one way and leaving things behind, and sort of the friction that can cause, I guess. So yeah, we hope you enjoy Torrent.
Every second spent is as if you know what's coming next. I'm on the cusp of calling this quits, or are we just in it for the hell of it? Does this mean I was sitting back? I give it all if I run to it. You know it's definite, there is no innocence in my defense. Girl, you know what's coming next. She says you reap what you sow. I guess I'll have to take the L this time, 'cause I still can't quite get the balance right.
loved it. We were literally dancing around to it before you guys came on.
We actually were. But it did actually really make me miss being in the city, in Manchester. I was like, oh, I really want to be back now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Awesome.
So when's it coming out?
Hopefully October time. We're not setting a date in stone yet, but yeah, hopefully October time. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll hopefully be putting out a date soon.
So next up, we have like a bit of a fun round, but you're our first band that we've got on here, so we've had to change it a little bit, which is exciting. So we're gonna throw a load of random questions at you, and then basically
you have to answer with what band member you think it fits.
So Becky's gonna count down like 3, 2, 1, and then you two have got to say the name of the band member. You can say yourself. You can say whichever band member fits the statement I read
Oh, I
out.
like this. I like this. This is good.
Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
The laziest.
3, 2, 1.
Me.
The greediest.
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Me. Oh god.
The funniest.
3, 2, 1.
Me.
Oh my god, this is crazy. The most motivated.
3, 2, 1.
Greg.
Nah. Archie.
Oh.
The biggest player.
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Oh, no, I'm not even answering that.
You based it all there.
Oh no.
The biggest complainer.
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Oh mate, I'm getting roasted.
You really are. The most adventurous.
3, 2, 1.
Stan.
Me. 100%.
Great one.
Okay. Who is most likely to get their partners tattooed on them?
3, 2, 1.
Finn.
Yeah, Finn.
Who is most likely to get too drunk and throw up on the stage at a gig?
3, 2, 1.
Stan.
You can't do
Oh
anything
no,
before that.
sorry. Sorry, it's got to be
You
Stan.
can't tell me what to say.
It's got to be Stan. It's got to
I
be
mean,
Stan.
it is Stan.
100% Stan.
Definitely Stan then. Who is most likely to forget a band member's birthday?
3, 2, 1.
Greg.
Yeah, me.
Who's most likely to get punched in the face?
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Me. Yeah.
Who's most likely to get married first?
3, 2, 1.
Finn. That was good. That was good.
That was very synced.
Who's the most popular?
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Maybe. Can I say that? And then the last one. I didn't mean this one. But who's the most talented?
3, 2, 1.
Archie.
Oh no, that was a mean one.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
was
you're all
mean.
equally talented.
we both back each other. That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
you're all talented. That was mean.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us and
thank you.
approaching us and all that. It's really cool.
No,
We love what you're doing, so keep it up, guys. Well
Oh,
done.
thank you. You too.
Thank you for everyone for listening and watching. It's been great. This is In Conversation with Front of Stage.